So that's another sign of last time. The more people will be just boastful and proud and scoffing at God. They don't care about God. They just care about themselves. And the more people that disobedient to their parents, and the more people will be ungrateful. They got more than before. People in these days, especially in our country, we enjoy more and more. Our lifestyle is really luxurious than compared to other country people and then compared to people that are living in old times. But we don't know. We don't know what is blessing. Just small number of people can be grateful for what we have. And the many people are just ungrateful, even if we have enough to enjoy. And then they will consider nothing sacred. There is no such a thing as sacred in this world. Everything is just secular. If somebody said about holy, what is that? So these people don't believe in God because no such a thing is sacred. Okay. And then just move on to verse 3. They will be unloving and unforgiving. Just highlight this word. In the last times, more people will become unloving and unforgiving. In Christian faith, love always goes together with forgiving. Okay? You have love, you have the heart of forgiving. It goes together. But more people don't care about the loving. Whenever they talk about the love, it is about the self-control, to feed themselves, to feed their desires. The concept of love is different from what we talk here. There may be a lot of the language of love is going around. Honey, I love you. Honey, I love you. Honey, I love you. But there's no true love in our community that binds us as one true family. Who respect each other, who support each other, who encourage each other. And the most of all, forgive each other, accept one another's the mistakes and weakness. They will slander others and have no self-control. We just esteemed so easily. No patience at all. We don't like to understand other people, but all just care about myself. Instead of thinking about their feeling, but we care about our feeling. Whenever our feelings get hurt, hey, that's a big trouble. And I cannot take it. And we simply slander other people, either physically or emotionally, verbally. They will be cruel and hate what is good. Why? Because I know what I'm doing is not right. I know what I'm doing is not real good thing. So if somebody is talking about good, that bothers me. That makes me sinner. That just stresses me out. So I don't like to hear about the good things. And they will betray their friends. It has been long time human behavior betrayal. But the problem is in the last time, people betray each other and they have no guilt. They are doing something bad and they have no guilt. So, because there are so many betrayers around, people get hurt, and because they have a feeling of being betrayed, they can easily betray others as well. So, there is no true relationship, no trusted relationship exists in the world. People just suspect each other. When people ask me something to do, just suspect first. What's behind? What is behind? I don't even you trust when they said, James, I love you? What behind you? They are reckless. They betrayed others and they're reckless. I'm not guilty. Okay? And then they are puffed up with pride. And they love pleasure rather than God. And here we go. They act religious, okay, but they will reject the power that could make them godly. I already told you about this. They gathered for the religious act in the church building, but no true heart, no commitment, and no faithfulness got involved. So they come church and they do something. They may participate in the worship, what other people call, but there's no heart get involved, which means as they worship, they have no reason to do that. I'm singing, but they have no reason to do that. No true appreciation going on here. Their soul feels nothing. They are just there because it's Sunday, because the music is good, because all other people going to church on Sunday. So they're there, but they feel nothing. No power get involved. No power can move me. I feel no power. I have no experience, and that's it. If you have a real good preacher, then you can laugh, because in these days, good preacher means that the speaking of a good joke, the people enjoying that. Well, if you really like a good joking sermon, you don't have to come to church actually. Just go back home and they turn on the TV and they're watching show like what are those shows in the night, evening show? Those people, those comedians are much better than preachers. Okay? So, people just enjoy some kind of entertainment when they gather under the church roof. So, it doesn't matter how long you have been in the church, you don't know about the Spirit, you don't know about the spiritual relationship, you don't know about the power of the Spirit. There will be a form of a religion, but actually no power that transforms your life and then move you forward to the perfection of love. These are the signs of the last time. Forms will be existed, but no real power and love will be there. And Paul says, you must guard on yourself. Okay? Must and must and must. You must remain in your journey to be holy. And he said in the very last part, stay away from people like that. Simple.